When your partner decides to ask for space, anytime people hear the word, I need space, it becomes something that is nerve-wracking, and many people start panicking. And things start running into their heads. Is it that they have fallen out of love? Is it that they want to break up with me? Is it that they are tired of me? Why are they asking for space? Now, don't panic. Sometimes not everything will lead to a breakup. Sometimes it could be because they want to reinforce their identity. In relationships, people tend to swallow each other. People tend to drown into each other, and people lose their identity. So sometimes they want to reinforce their identity. Number two, maybe they feel crowded. If someone has just come from a season of singleness, they're so used to being alone, and now here you are. At some times they might feel very crowded. Number three, maybe they want to re-evaluate the relationship. Maybe they are looking at how things have been going, and they want to take time and just get some form of clarity. So don't panic. Number four, sometimes they just need alone time. No one is entitled to undivided attention from a partner. Sometimes they just need to be alone, and it's okay. And of course, there are those who might be considering breaking up with you. But now here are solutions in case someone says that I need space. These are the steps that you should take. Number one, you need to ask them what they mean by space, because they need to define what is space. What are the boundaries of this space? Should we be texting? Should we be calling each other? And how will it work during this time that you're asking for space? Clarity is very important. Even God says, whenever there is a prophecy, make sure there's clarity, there is good interpretation. Bible says in 1 Corinthians 14 verse 27, no more than 2 or 3 should speak in an unknown language. They must speak one at a time, and someone must be ready to interpret what they are saying. Listen to this one, Amos 3 verse 7, for the Lord God does nothing without revealing his secrets to his servants, the prophets. Number two, you need to ask, now that you're asking for space, how much time do you need? This is very important. You don't need to be in a space of confusion. If someone is asking for space for 2 years, that means breaking up with you. It needs to be direct. How much time? Is it 2 days? Is it 2 weeks? Is it 3 months? How much time do you need for space? Confusion is not part of God's plan. 1 Corinthians 14 verse 33, for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Number three, don't cling too hard. If someone is asking for space, don't be that person that will start guilt-tripping your partner, telling them, why are you doing this to me? Why are you leaving me? Why are you doing... No, don't do that. Now you are clinging too hard, and that can actually affect what's happening. And I know you're in pain. I know you're in pain, but you need to give space. Bible says in Psalm 69 verse 29, I am hurt. I am in pain. Give me space for healing and mountain air. Number four, you need to support their decision. Now, if someone has said, give me time, I need to think about what we are doing and our relationship, give them time. Don't force it. It's understandable. In fact, it's good to always think of others apart from yourself. Bible says in Ephesians 4 verse 2 that be humble and gentle, be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love. Number five, know that it's not always about you. Sometimes people are trying to find themselves. People are trying to figure out what is this thing, and maybe they're having their own traumas that they're trying to deal with. Maybe they're trying to, stay away from anger and bitterness. Maybe they're trying to work on themselves so that when they come back to you, it's a good thing. Philippians 2 verse 3, don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourself. Don't look out not only for your own interests, but take an interest in others too. Now, this is good information in case someone is asking for space. And don't panic, my friend. Not everything ends in a bad way. Sometimes you need that space so as to actually elevate and rejuvenate your relationship.